What's up guys, this is Tony here with Salt Strong, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Engel's new rechargeable live bait aerator pump. Now the key word there being rechargeable. It's very convenient to have a rechargeable pump, especially with the price of batteries nowadays. D-size batteries is usually what you're going to be using in these types of pumps, but this one has a rechargeable lithium ion battery that lasts a while. And to be honest, I let this sit for about a month. I charged it up, let it sit for a month, and it still has full battery power on there. And it's also super quiet. As you can tell, you might not even be able to hear it. It's on full speed right now, and it's a super quiet pump, which is definitely convenient as well, especially if you're fishing, in a kayak or a paddle craft where vibration and noise usually, vibrates through the hull of your kayak or your paddleboard, and it can go into the water, and that can put fish on alert. So if you have a really loud, noisy pump, that can definitely be a disadvantage out there. So nice and quiet, also rechargeable. Two very highly good pros about this type of pump here. So as far as what you get with this aerator, you do get the aerator itself, obviously. Then you will get a hose that comes with it, the aerator hose. You'll also get the weighted aerator stone, and it also comes with the charging cable and the charging plug so that you can charge it up. And again, a nice thing about this plug is that it is USB. So if you have a block that you can put in your car and your cigarette lighter adapter or anything like that, you can plug it into there and be able to charge this in your car. Or if you have a USB port in your car or on your boat, you can charge it that way, which is definitely convenient. So as far as the features of this pump, it does have an electromagnetic pump, and it has rubber bladders with no moving parts, and that's what makes it super quiet, so you don't have a lot of noise and vibration coming off of it. Also, it has a watertight gasket, so that is going to help keep water out from the circuit board and salt and all those other things that can deteriorate electrical components and things like that. So definitely a plus there. Also, like I said, with the lithium ion battery, it does have a 36-hour life. Now that will vary depending on the speed that you're using the pump at. It does have 4 speed settings: low, medium, sort of medium, high, and high. So in my opinion, if you're going to be fishing and the water's really warm, the water in your live well or your bait bucket or your cooler gets really warm, you're going to want to go with that higher setting because you need more oxygen in that water. So it will pump more air into that stone and get more oxygen in that water. And then on the side of the pump, there's going to be a watertight gasket where you put in the USB charger. It's a standard USB-C port. So you can charge it on the go, you can charge it in your car, you can charge it at home, you can charge it on your boat if you need to. But again, that battery lasts a while, so you really shouldn't have to worry about that unless you're on a trip for extended days at a time. And then the hardware, it's all stainless steel hardware, which you're going to want to have, especially out in the salt water, so the hardware doesn't corrode and the pump doesn't get destroyed. Now there is a weighted aerator stone that comes with it. It's nice that the stone is weighted because usually you have to have a piece of lead around the hose or around the stone to keep it down, but the stone that comes with it itself is weighted, so definitely a plus there. And then like I said, it does have 4 speed settings: low, medium, medium high, and sort of a high setting. And it has something that I find very useful is an intermittent setting where it will do 20-second cycles of turning on and turning off. So if you don't need it on, constantly running, that will help save the battery life if you do put it on that intermittent setting where it will run 20 seconds at a time. Now another nice thing about these aerator pumps, and pretty much any aerator pump, is that you're going to be able to use it with multiple things. You can put it in your live well itself on your boat, or you can use a cooler like I usually do. This is Engel's 13-quart live bait cooler. They sell them in different sizes. You have like a 7.5 quart, 13 quart, which is this one here, also a 19 and a 30, so various sizes depending on what you need. And like I said, I like to use this on my Ginu because I like to use a live well that's in the Ginu for storage. I don't even use it for bait, so definitely nice to have an external source as a live well. And you can easily use this pump with either the cooler, bucket, or a live well. And with these coolers being insulated, that's really a good thing. That's really a benefit if you're using live bait, because that helps moderate the temperature inside the cooler to keep that bait alive. Keep the water a little bit cooler. If the water gets too hot inside your bucket or your live well, that bait's going to die off pretty quickly due to the lack of oxygen. But going back to the pump, with those 4 speed settings, you can put it on a really high setting to get a lot more bubbles and oxygenated water going into that cooler. So definitely a plus there. And then lastly, one thing you do want to watch out for when you're using this pump is to make sure you turn it off. I actually made that mistake, forgot to turn it off. It was running actually overnight, and the only reason I found out was because I went into my garage, saw the lights on. The garage was dark, saw the lights on, didn't hear it, but it was running. So because it is very quiet, that's one thing you have to really pay attention to, is make sure it's off, or make sure you do turn it off when you're done using it, or you'll completely forget. So aside from that, I couldn't really find anything bad with this product. Our reviews here at Salt Strong, we're going to be completely honest with you about the product that we're reviewing, whether it's good, whether it's bad, or sort of undecided about it. But if you have used this product before, definitely let us know in the comments down below. Would definitely like to know what you think about it. Also, if you're one of our insider members, you do get a discount on Engel products, so be sure to check that out on the discount page. And if you're not one of our insider members, highly recommend checking it out, because you get a discount on all sorts of products out there to go with your fishing needs. So definitely be sure to check that out. And if you're new to Salt Strong, just know that we're the best online fishing club in America, especially if you're targeting redfish, sea trout, snook, or flounder. There's nothing else like it, because we actually guarantee that you'll start catching more inshore fish while saving time and money. We do this through premium education, our exclusive insider fishing community, and huge discounts on the best tackle for saltwater anglers. To learn more, go to saltstrong.com. Otherwise, we hope to see you again soon.